Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today I am covering the news. We're going to be talking about what's going on over in Atlanta. What's up with Teresa and her new boyfriend? Is Heather Thompson rejoining RHONY? Erika Jayne and what's going on with her divorce? We got Brandi in the mix. Oh goodness. Kyle and Mauricio, again, oh goodness. We got Scheana Shay and Kandi Burruss, and we're going to finish with some Emily in Paris news. So let's get into it. Hey guys, I just want to take a second and say if you're enjoying this show, please check out my Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search Real Housewives Recaps, or check the comments below and I'll put a link. And for $1 a week, you can support my show and get 4 bonus episodes per month. I'm covering Scary Island, like the greatest season of Real Housewives of New York. So check it out. Thanks so much. Okay, we're going to start out talking about Atlanta. So it's been reported that Real Housewives of Atlanta is having to suspend production for 2 weeks because somebody tested positive for COVID-19. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 13, is scheduled to premiere December 13th. So they're in the middle of filming, and they've had to shut down for 2 weeks due to a crew member testing positive for COVID. So due to this, they're still saying that it's set to premiere the 13th. I'm sure that's not going to change, but I just have a hunch. Do you remember how they drug out Beverly Hills and New York? They had to take a couple weeks off in the middle of that. I believe the same thing is going to be happening with Atlanta, so beware of that. Also, do you guys want to talk about Atlanta? I used to be a huge Atlanta fan, but I just kind of lost interest the last couple of seasons because of Nene. Sorry, don't hate me. Is that something you guys want to cover? Leave me comments below and let me know if that's something you're into. Let's move over to New Jersey. We got Teresa. She has just debuted her new boyfriend. His name is Luis, nicknamed Louis. I'm not even going to say his last name right. RUELAS. Rules? So her divorce was finalized about a year ago. I believe I say finalized. I believe they announced it last December. So it's been about a year. And she has moved on. She's very excited to reveal her new boyfriend. So she announced it on Facebook. And according to Us Weekly, they're very new. They're very happy. P.S. Joe has also come out and announced, yeah, I'm dating too. I'm dating a lawyer. Oh, okay, Joe. Okay, so what do we know about Louis? He is the co-founder of Digital Media Solutions, and he's been working in digital marketing since he launched his first business in New York around the age of 19. He has lots of entrepreneurship experience. His friends say he has a hustler mentality. He lives in Allendale, New Jersey, and he has 2 boys. And something cool I learned about him is he spends a great deal of time advocating for children with special needs, with a particular focus on autism. So that's pretty amazing. Sounds like a good guy. All right, let's go over to New York. And Reality T is reporting that Heather Thompson is going to return to Real Housewives of New York. She's not going to be full-time. She'll be a friend of, but she announced that she will be coming back. What are your thoughts on this? I actually really liked her. I enjoyed it. If you listen to Danny Pellegrino, which I highly recommend his podcast, he's amazing. Everything Iconic. If you listen to his interview with Andy Cohen, Andy kind of alludes to the same thing, that she might be coming back as a friend of. So what are your thoughts on that? I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see her. Moving over to Erika Jayne and Tom. It stinks that they split. So the only thing newsworthy about them is she's seeking spousal support. She's also asking that he pay attorney's fees. Nothing really new there, but they keep putting these headlines out about them. So I'm going to stay up with it and see what happens, what we can find out. I'm very curious how that all goes down. I'm very curious to see if she'll, how much of this she'll share, because she's not known for sharing her personal life always. So I'm curious to see if she'll share it on the next season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Since I'm talking about them, I'll bring this up. Brandi's in the news again. Can you tell by my voice how excited I am to talk about this? She's out there apologizing for insensitive comments she made about Erika Jayne. So on November 3rd, she tweeted, "I took a Xanax earlier because of what's going on in this world. I didn't see the post on my Instagram about Erika Jayne until this evening, and I deleted it the second I saw it. As I said in the past, my social media, my social media is out. I in no way would have been that insensitive." What? So all she did was she posted a link to the divorce and she put a little heartbreak emoji. That's all I can find out. The post has been deleted, but that's what people are saying. But to me, I mean, she's just using this as a reason to put her name back out there. Brandi is. So she made this weird post with the link to their divorce. And then she's following it up by talking about being on Xanax and posting about it. Sorry about that. It's just ridiculous. It's just more ways to get her name out there and try to stay relevant. I'm using quotation marks around relevant because she's not. You know my feelings on Kyle, so I'm going to breeze over this one too. But not so much Kyle, but Mauricio expands the agency. He's now going to be in Washington, D.C. He's paired up with a couple of brokers there. And it sounds like they're on their way to opening a new agency in Washington, D.C. So he's kind of all over the place, huh? All right, let's talk about something more fun. Let's go over to Scheana Shay. Scheana has revealed the sex of her baby. In case you didn't hear, she and her boyfriend are expecting a new baby. They're very excited about it. This comes on the heels of their rainbow baby. Unfortunately, they had lost a baby, and they're very excited about this baby. And she just revealed it's a baby girl. So huge congratulations to Scheana. That's amazing. How exciting. I'm so happy for her. That whole cast is pretty much having babies. It's kind of crazy, but good for Scheana. Since we're talking about babies, look at this little cutie. This is Blaze. This is Kandi Burruss's daughter. How cute is this kid? So she just put out something about how she's keeping busy at home during the pandemic and what's going on with Blaze. She ended up sharing this video of Blaze, and I'm not going to play the video here, but just look at these pictures. She's playing around in Ace's room. Ah, little angel, look at that. So cute. Ace isn't too happy about it, but baby Blaze seems super happy. So cute. And lastly, we're going to end with Emily in Paris, and the only reason I'm talking about it is because I covered it. So watch my recaps of Emily in Paris, and watch the show. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so they just announced it is renewed for season 2. That's awesome. It did face some backlash with some of the Parisian critics. They didn't like how they, portrayed some of the people in Paris, but I don't know. If you just take it with a grain of salt, it's actually a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed covering it. Most of you guys that have commented said that you enjoyed it as well. So I'm excited to see season 2. I'll be covering that as well. That's it. Not too much going on in the Bravo world this week, but a couple of interesting things. I'm really curious how this will affect Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hope for a speedy recovery for everybody there, that nobody else catches it. And again, let me know your thoughts. Is that something you guys want to talk about? Is that something you want to cover? You want me to cover? Let me know. I'm very curious. I got all kinds of stuff coming up. I think next week is when I'm going to start putting out 90 Day Fiancé. Oh, also, I just started recapping Ladies of London Season 2. So that's coming out too. I can't wait. It's such a good show. I forgot how good Season 2 is. That's where we get Caroline Fleming. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the comments, all the support. If you want to further support this show, check out my Patreon. Really helps us out. $1 a week gives you 4 bonus episodes a month. So we're covering Scary Island, so check that out. Thank you guys so much for everything. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.